Hello children, we are doing angles and their properties, exercise 18C. This is found on page number 196. Let's start question 1. Two straight lines AB and CD intersect each other at a point O and angle AOC equals 50 degrees. Now we have to find angle BOD, which is this angle BOD. Now let's look at this property. When two straight lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal. What are the two straight lines here? AB is one line and CD is another line. Now they are intersecting at the point O. So when two straight lines intersect at a point, the two vertically opposite angles are equal. That means angle AOC, which is this angle, and angle BOD, which is this angle, are equal. So let's write that down. Now we need to find angle BOD, and we know that angle BOD is equal vertically opposite angles, so it's equal to angle AOC. They are both vertically opposite angles. So how much is BOD? This is what we are going to find out. And how much is angle AOC? It's given to us that angle AOC is 50 degrees. Therefore, angle BOD, which is vertically opposite to angle AOC, is the same because vertically opposite angles are always equal. Question 2. We're going to find out angle AOD, which is this angle here. We need to find out this angle here, angle AOD. Let's look at this property. When two straight lines intersect, the sum of each pair of adjacent angles are supplementary. So here we have angles that are adjacent to each other. So now let me take angle AOD and see what are the angles adjacent to this. Now angle AOD and angle BOD, these two angles are adjacent to each other. They're adjacent, that means they will add up to 180. At the same time, angle AOD and the angle on this side, that is angle AOC, they're also adjacent to each other. So they can also add up to 180. I can take any one of these angles. So let me first write down AOD, which is here. I've written it down, and this is the one. Let me take the one by the side here, this one. And this is angle BOD. So angle AOD plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degrees. So let's find out angle AOD plus BOD, which is found out is 50 degrees. Together they should add up to 180 degrees. To find angle AOD, I'm going to leave it on the left hand side. On the right hand side, I leave 180 as it is. Now from the left hand side, I'm going to take plus 50 and move it to the right hand side. So plus 50 becomes minus 50. Okay, so let's subtract that. 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. Together it will add up to 8 minus 5 is 3, 130 degrees. So I have found the value of angle AOD to be 130 degrees. Question 3. Angle BOC. Now where is angle BOC? It's here, isn't it? Angle BOC is here and it is vertically opposite to angle AOD. Angle BOC is vertically opposite. So when two straight lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal. So that means AOD, which is here, and BOC, which is vertically opposite, are equal. So let's write that down. Angle BOC is equal to angle AOD. So to find angle BOC, We just need to write the value of angle AOD, which we found out to be 130 degrees. So we have found that angle BOC is equal to 130 degrees. Question 2. The adjoining figure shows two straight lines AB and CD. So let's find out. Yes, AB and CD, they are intersecting at a point P. If angle BPC is 4x minus 5 and angle APD is 3x plus 15, we have to find the value of x. So as you can see, these two are vertically opposite angles and they are equal. So we know that when two straight lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal. That means angle BPC, this angle, I'm writing this one down, angle BPC should be equal to angle APD, which is this angle. Okay, angle APD. So let me write the values. Angle BPC is 4x minus 5 degrees and this should be equal to 3x plus 15 degrees. So now I can solve and find out the value of x. So I'm going to leave 4x on my left hand side as it is, and on the right side I'm leaving the whole number plus 15 degrees as it is. So I'm writing plus 15 degrees. Now I'm going to move a few things here and there. Listen carefully. Now minus 5 degrees from the left hand side is going to move to the right hand side. So minus 5 degrees will now become plus 5 degrees. So I have moved that. Let me remove. Now I'm going to move 3x from the right hand side to the left hand side. Okay, so this is plus 3x. When it comes this side, it becomes minus 3x. Okay, so I have finished moving. Now I'm going to solve. Okay, so let's start. 4x minus 3x. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1x equals 15 degrees plus 5 degrees. 15 plus 5 is 20 degrees. So x is equal to 20 degrees. So we found the value of x to be 20 degrees. Let's move on. Now we need to find angle APD. So this is angle APD. Okay, I have shaded it here in red. That is angle APD. Let's find angle APD. It's given as angle APD is 3x plus 15 degrees. And we found the value of x in the previous question to be 20. So 3x means 3 into x plus 15 degrees, which is 3 into x we found out to be 20 degrees. So let's write that down as 20 degrees plus 15. 3 into 20 or 23s are 60 degrees plus 15 degrees. So 60 plus 15 is 75 degrees. So we found out the value of angle APD to be 75 degrees. Moving on to question 3. Now we have to find angle BPD. So this is angle BPD. Okay, angle BPD, and we found out from the previous one angle APD is 75 degrees. Now we need to find angle BPD, and we know when two straight lines intersect, the sum of each pair of adjacent angles are supplementary. So I am going to find a supplementary angle to angle BPD. So let me write angle BPD. This is what I need to find out, plus one more angle supplementary will give me a supplementary angle which is 180. So angle BPD plus another adjacent angle which is angle APD. I can take angle APD. Angle CPB is also adjacent. I can take that or this. So this time I've taken angle APD. Okay, so I need to find out angle BPD plus what is the value of angle APD? We found out in the previous question, angle APD is 75 degrees. Both these together should add up to 180 degrees because they are adjacent angles. Now I'm going to find out angle BPD. I'll leave 180 on the right hand side as it is. Now I'm going to move 75 plus 75 degrees from the left side to the right. So it becomes minus 75 degrees. So let me minus 180 and 75. Minus, I need to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 7 is 0 and I get 1. So I have found the value of angle BPD to be 105 degrees. Question 4. This time I need to find out angle BPC, which is this. Angle BPC is this angle. So let's find out angle BPC. It's given to us as 4x minus 5 degrees. Angle BPC equals 4 into x minus 5 degrees. So angle BPC equals 4 into, and we found out x to be 20 degrees. So we replace x with 20 minus 5 degrees. So angle BPC equals 4 2s are 8, that is 80 degrees minus 5 degrees. So angle BPC equals 75 degrees. Question 3. The figure given alongside shows two adjacent angles, AOB, so I have AOB here, and AOC, whose exterior sides are along the same straight line. Find the value of x. The exterior sides are along the same straight line. It's given to us. What are the exterior sides? OB and OC. They're along the same straight line. So that means the adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay. That means when I add up 68 and 3x minus 20, it should give me 180. So let's do that. The two angles are angle AOB plus angle AOC. They are adjacent angles, so they are supplementary. That means they are equal to 180 degrees. AOB is 68 degrees and AOC is 3x minus 20 degrees. This is equal to 180 degrees. So let me solve this. 68 degrees. When I see plus before a bracket, I can write whatever's inside the bracket as it is. There is no change. So plus 3x minus 20 degrees equals 180 degrees. So let me solve this. I have two whole numbers. I have 68 and I have minus 20. Let me solve that and get one number. So 68 minus 20. So that is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. So I get 48 degrees plus 3x equals 180 degrees. Now I need to find x, isn't it? So I'm going to leave it on the left hand side. On the right hand side I have 180. Now I have 48 degrees here. This is plus 48. So I'm going to move it from the left hand side to the right hand side. So plus 48 becomes minus 48. So 180 degrees minus 48 degrees. Let's do that subtraction. 180 minus 48. So I need to borrow here. 10 minus 8 is 2. 7 minus 4 is 3. And I bring down 1. So I have 132. So 3x equals 132 degrees. Now I need to find only x. X is equal to, I write whatever it is on the right hand side as it is. Now what do I do with 3 here? 3x means 3 into x. So I'm going to move that 3 from the left hand side to the right hand side. So 3 into x, which is multiplication, when it goes to the right side becomes division. 132 divided by 3. So I'm going to do that division here. 132 divided by 3. Let's do short division. So 1 is not divisible, so I take the next number 13. 3 fours are 12, but this is 13. 3 fours are 12. So there is 1 left, so I'm going to put it there. Now my number is 12. 3 fours are 12. So I've got x to be equal to 44 degrees. Next question. The 3 figures are given below. I've taken the first one now. The question says each figure given below shows a pair of adjacent angles AOB and BOC. Find whether or not the exterior arms OA and OC are in the same straight line. Okay, if the exterior arms of two adjacent angles are in the same straight line, then the sum of the angles is always 180. Okay, now there are two exterior angles OA and OC. Now are they in the straight line is the question. Now what we can do to find out is add up the two angles. If the answer is 180, that means they are on the same straight line. So let's do that. Let's start. Let's add up the two angles. That is 90 degrees minus x. Okay, that is angle AOB plus, let's take angle BOC, which is 90 degrees plus x. Now these should add up to 180. If they add up to 180, that means the two arms, that is OA and OC, are in a straight line. So that's what they've asked us to find, isn't it? So let's do this. Let's open brackets. 90 degrees minus x plus 90 degrees plus x, are they equal to 180 degrees? We're going to see. Now let's take the whole numbers. 90 degrees plus 90 degrees. 90 plus 90 is 180 degrees. So we've got 180 degrees here. Now let's look at x. So I have minus x and plus x. That is minus 1 plus 1, which is 0. I can cancel both the x. So I only have 180 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I have 180 degrees. That means the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. This tells us that the exterior arms OA and OC are in the same straight line. Okay, so that's our final answer. The exterior arms OA and OC are in the same straight line. So all you have to do is add it up. If it's equal to 180, that means the arms are in the same straight line. Let's go on to question 2. Okay, now here again we've been given angles. Now we are going to see if the arms are on the same straight line. So for that, if they have to be on the same straight line, that means this angle, angle AOB, and this angle, angle BOC, together these two should add up to 180. So let's try that. Angle AOB plus angle BOC should add up to 180 degrees. Let's see if they're adding up to that. How much is angle AOB? B 97 degrees. And how much is angle BOC? 83 degrees. Okay, both should add up to 180 degrees. So let's add it up. 97 plus 83. 7 plus 3 is 10. I carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. So the left hand side and the right hand side are the same. That means the exterior arms OA and OC are in the same straight line. Question 3. So here also we have two angles. Now this angle and this angle, if they add up to 180, that means OA and OC are on the same straight line. So let's do that. Okay, so keep this in mind. If the exterior arms of two adjacent angles are in the same straight line, then the sum is always 180 degrees. So angle AOB plus angle BOC should be equal to 180 degrees. Let's see that. How much is angle AOB? 88 degrees. And how much is angle BOC? 112 degrees. Let's add it up. 112 plus 88. 8 plus 2 is 10. I carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry 1. 2. I get 200. So on this right side I have 180. On the left side I have 200 degrees. On the right side I have 180 degrees. That means it's not equal, isn't it? The angles are not equal. That means the arms OA and OC are not in the same straight line. Okay, they are not in the same straight line. Question 5. A line segment AP stands at point P of a straight line BC. So the straight line is BC such that angle APB equals 5x minus 40 and angle APC equals x plus 10 degrees. Now we have to find x and angle APB. So what's given to us? A straight line BC. So let's mark this as BC. So this is given to us, and then it says AP stands at point P on this straight line. So this is point P. So this becomes A. So AP stands on this straight line. We also have the values of angle APB. Angle APB is given here, which is 5x minus 40. And angle APC is on the other side, which is x plus 10. Now we have to find the values of x and angle APB. So first let's find the value of x. Let's remember, since BC is a straight line, APB and APC will be equal to 180 degrees. So let's write that down. Angle APB plus angle APC will be equal to 180 degrees. Angle APB is 5x minus 40 degrees. This is given to us. Plus angle APC is x plus 10 degrees. Together they add up to 180 degrees. Now let's take the x first. I have 5x plus 1x. That will give me 6x. Okay, so we have finished with the x. Now let's go on to the whole numbers. So I have minus 40 plus 10. Let's work that out. Minus 40 plus 10. The signs are different here. One is a minus sign, one is a plus sign. When signs are different, put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 40 minus 10 is 30. So I've got minus 30 degrees. This is equal to 180 degrees. Since I want to find x, I'm going to leave 6x on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, I have 180 degrees. Now I'm going to carry minus 30 degrees from the left hand side to the right hand side. So minus 30 now becomes plus 30 degrees. So 6x equals 180 plus 30, which is 210 degrees. Now 6x means 6 into x. So when I find x, I have to leave 210 there and I need to move 6 to the right hand side. Because it's multiplication, when it moves to the right hand side, it becomes division. 210 divided by 6. So let's divide 210 by 6. Let's do short division. 6 threes are 18. 19, 20, 21. That's 3 that's remaining. I'll put 3 there. Okay. That's 30. 6 fives are 30. So I have 35. So x is equal to 35 degrees. So I found the value for x, that is 35 degrees. So I finished the first part. We've been asked to find x, that is 35. Now I need to find angle APB. Now angle APB, as we know, is 5x minus 40. Okay, this is given to us in the question. 5x means 5 into x minus 40 degrees. That will be 5 into, we just found out the value for x to be 35. Let's substitute that. 35 degrees minus 40 degrees. So let's do 5 into 35. So that's 35 into 5. 5 fives are 25, carry 2. 5 threes are 15, 16, 17. So here I will write 175 degrees. I continue with minus 40 degrees. Let's subtract that. 175 minus 40. 5, 7 minus 4 is 3 and this is 1. So I have 135 degrees. So angle APB is equal to 135 degrees. So with that we come to the end of exercise 18C. Next video we will continue with angles and their properties, exercise 18D. Thank you, children.